What's up guys and girls, JBDC Perro here. Today I'm going to be showing you my most recent build on Diablo 3 pre the new expansion, Reaper of Souls. I'm currently sitting at about 190,000 DPS. It's alright, toughness is pretty low, same with healing, but I'm going to show you what I call the support build. Now I was playing around with different things and I managed to come up with this, so I hope you guys enjoy. Now before I get into the skill usage and what it's all about, let's look at my gear. I got a couple new cool things. Gladiator gauntlets, after earning massacre bonuses, which are no problem. Gold rains from the sky, so I've been getting a decent amount of gold. And what else did I get that's new? I made this weapon here, Blood Magic Blade. It doesn't have any primary stats. I can easily get one a lot better, but that's actually pretty decent. And I've been swapping in a few things. But in terms of this build, you do not have to worry about your gear set. Just customize to the best of your ability, because this is what we call the support build, and we're going to be looking at supporting our allies on the battlefield. Alright guys, so I'm going to talk about the most underestimated or undervalued skill that the Witch Doctor has. I never see anyone use Wall of Zombies. Wall of Zombies is very handy, especially on Torment level 6 and 5 kind of thing when it starts to get really difficult. We're on 1 for the purpose of this video, but Wall of Zombies with the knock all enemies away, the offensive line, knock all enemies behind the wall, really handy. What it does is it keeps them at distance, which is really crucial to support. Now at the same time, I wanted to use be able to have a certain amount of DPS with my particular character, but also have allies with DPS as well, which a lot of people don't use the minion functions anymore. So Fetish Army, Summon Zombie Dogs, and Voodoo are all used. But here's our main. I use Fire Bats. Now, if you notice my AoE Roundup build, I use Fire Bats Cloud of Bats room. Here I'm using Vampire Bats. Why? Because the DPS is actually really good. I hit about 1.5 mil. Quite consistently with that actually, and it only uses mana once, so it's not going to drain my mana. I can't use Cloud of Bats because I don't have the mana regen that is needed, but it's still good DPS. Now we're going to look at Spirit Walk. I have it on just because I really enjoy Spirit Walk, get around fast, and since this isn't a mana heavy build, you can put whatever rune you want on. I put the Jaunt rune just because I like that duration, especially against elites, so they can't really do anything new. Now Summon Zombie Dogs. Now I got them, they're my life stealers. Once again, I don't have the 3% on my weapon anymore. I just have life on hit, which keeps me alive, surprisingly. And I just have Leeching Beasts on them. Fetish Army, really good. Now this is something I really noticed. The Fetish Ambush is a beast. Once you play that and you summon them, they're critically like 300, 400,000 sometimes each. It's absolutely insane. So I mean, I'm just getting like millions and millions of damage done once, especially for bosses. Really good. And Gargantuan, I like to put the elite rune on, Restless Giant. So let's look at the passive runes. First off, this is really important because you want more or less a big army. When you cast a physical realm spell, you have a 5% chance to summon. Obviously, if you're looking there, Fire Bats is one of them. I have also my Wall of Zombies on there as well. So by using those, I get a ton of little fetishes. Pierce the Veil, that's for your damage, and reduce all damage taken, which is really good. So I'll show you guys why this is the support build. Alright, now, I got my guy summoned here. We're against a goblin. Just hit him real quick. It would have been nice to get a nice little legendary drop on this. But I'll show you why. It is so nice. It keeps guys at bay, like really far away from me. And the DPS is nice. The combination of having a decent DPS main attack and having all these minions, it's beautiful. It is just lovely. Keeps them at a distance. It's like the best combo. So yes, it is support, mainly to help allies, but it does a lot of DPS at the same time. So this skill I use, the Fire Bats, does crit. I don't know if it's critically, but it hits about 1.5 mil at times. Generally around 800k. Not bad. But I got this. So this here is a good example. I use Wall of Zombies. What's happening? They're at bay. They're away from me. And my minions will stack up along the wall. And if you have a ranged team, you can just keep them away from you forever. So it is absolutely beautiful like that. Look, I just pushed them back. Kept them away. Really nice. Sorry, I'm sick, guys. Of course. Here, I'll get another example. Push them back. They get on the other side of the wall. I just hold this down, not losing mana, and my minions just do their thing. Let's say, oh, push them back. stays away. Now, I do have a pretty good party, and it's T1, but you'll really see the use of this in higher Torment levels. It just keeps guys away, because you can just spam that, knocks them back, they stay on that side, your minions follow the wall, and then they just can't get by, and you just slaughter them with this. So anyhow, guys and girls, that is my Witch Doctor support build pre-Souls, or whatever, Reaper of Souls patch, or expansion. I hope you guys like it. Like it if you like it, dislike it, and share the video. Thanks.